my cry, God. Listen to my prayer. From the end of the earth I will call to you when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a refuge for me, a strong tower from the enemy. I will dwell in your tent forever. I will take refuge in the shelter of your wings. Psalm 61, 1-4. He will cover you with his feathers. Under his wings you will take refuge. His faithfulness is your shield and rampart. Psalm 91:4. So teach us to count our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Psalm 90:12. Lord, you have been our dwelling place for all generations. Before the mountains were born, before you had formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting you are God. Psalm 90:1-2. You have set our iniquities before you, our secret sins in the light of your presence. Psalm 98. Open my eyes that I may see wondrous things out of your law. I am a stranger on the earth. Don't hide your commandments from me. Psalm 119, 18-19. Teach me, Yahweh, the way of your statutes. I will keep them to the end. Psalm 119:33. He loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of the loving kindness of Yahweh. Psalm 33:5. Sing to him a new song. Play skillfully with a shout of joy. For Yahweh's word is right. All his work is done in faithfulness. Psalm 33, 3-4. Yahweh knows the days of the perfect. Their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be disappointed in the time of evil. In the days of famine they shall be satisfied. Psalm 33, 18-19. You hem me in behind and before. You laid your hand on me. Psalm 139:5. In the day that I called, you answered me. You encouraged me with strength in my soul. Psalm 138:3. I love Yahweh because he listens to my voice and my cries for mercy. Psalm 116:1. You who have shown us many and bitter troubles, you will let me live. You will bring us up again from the depths of the earth. Psalm 71:20. For God will save Zion and build the cities of Judah. They shall settle there and own it. Psalm 69:35. But I am in pain and distress. Let your salvation, God, protect me. Psalm 69:29. Draw near to my soul and redeem it. Ransom me because of my enemies. Psalm 69:18. Answer me, Yahweh, for your loving kindness is good. According to the multitude of your tender mercies, turn to me. Don't hide your face from your servant, for I am in distress. Answer me speedily. Psalm 69, 16-17. Elijah was a man with a nature like ours, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it didn't rain on the earth for 3 years and 6 months. James 5:17. But I say, walk by the Spirit, and you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. Galatians 5:16. Yahweh takes pleasure in those who fear him, in those who hope in his loving kindness. Psalm 147:11. Behold, at that time I will deal with all those who afflict you, and I will save those who are lame, and gather those who are driven away. I will give them praise and honor, whose shame has been in all the earth. At that time I will bring you in, and at that time I will gather you, for I will give you honor and praise among all the peoples of the earth, when I restore your fortunes before your eyes, says Yahweh. Zephaniah 3:19-20. Our soul has escaped like a bird out of the fowler's snare. The snare is broken and we have escaped. Our soul has escaped like a bird out of the fowler's snare. The snare is broken and we have escaped. This is the boldness which we have toward him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he listens to us. And if we know that he listens to us, whatever we ask, we know that we have the petitions which we have asked of him. 1 John 5:14-15. Who delivered us out of the power of darkness and translated us into the kingdom of the Son of his love, in whom we have our redemption, the forgiveness of our sins. Colossians 1:13-14. Yahweh is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower. Psalm 18:2. By awesome deeds of righteousness you answer us, God of our salvation. You who are the hope of all the ends of the earth, of those who are far away on the sea. Psalm 65:5. But as for me, my prayer is to you, Yahweh, in an acceptable time. God, in the abundance of your loving kindness, answer me in the truth of your salvation. Psalm 69:13. Yahweh will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forward and forevermore. Psalm 121:8. The righteous cry and Yahweh hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. Psalm 34:17. Yahweh's eyes are toward the righteous, his ears listen to their cry. Psalm 34:15. Our fathers trusted in you, they trusted and you delivered them. They cried to you and were delivered, they trusted in you and were not disappointed. Psalm 22:4-5. Be free from the love of money, content with such things as you have. For he has said, I will in no way leave you, neither will I in any way forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. You therefore must endure hardship as a good soldier of Christ Jesus. 2 Timothy 2-3. Honor your covenant, for haunts of violence fill the dark places of the earth. Psalm 74:20. He will come down like rain on the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. Psalm 72:6. He will deliver the needy when he cries, the poor who has no helper. He will have pity on the poor and needy. He will save the souls of the needy. Psalm 72, 12-13. In all their affliction he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved them. In his love and in his pity he redeemed them. He bore them and carried them all the days of old. Isaiah 63:9. The Lord Yahweh's Spirit is on me, because Yahweh has anointed me to preach good news to the humble. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives and release to those who are bound, to proclaim the year of Yahweh's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, to provide for those who mourn in Zion, to give them a garland for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that he may be glorified. Isaiah 61, 1-3. The sun will no more your light by day, nor will the brightness of the moon give light to you. But Yahweh will be your everlasting light, and your God will be your glory. Your sun will not go down anymore, nor will your moon withdraw itself. For Yahweh will be your everlasting light, and the days of your mourning will end. Isaiah 60, 19-20. Violence shall no more be heard in your land, nor desolation or destruction within your borders. But you will call your walls salvation, and your gates praise. Isaiah 60, 18. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and Yahweh's glory has arisen on you. For behold, darkness will cover the earth, and thick darkness the peoples, but Yahweh will arise on you, and his glory shall be seen on you. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Isaiah 60, 1-3. For you shall go out with joy, and be led out with peace. The mountains and the hills will break out before you into singing, and all the trees of the fields will clap their hands. Isaiah 55:12. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, and your ways are not my ways, says Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah 55, 8-9. Why do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which doesn't satisfy? Listen diligently to me and eat that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in richness. Turn your ear and come to me. Hear, and your soul will live. I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Isaiah 55, 2-3. Those ransomed by Yahweh will return and come with singing to Zion. Everlasting joy shall be on their heads. They will obtain gladness and joy. Sorrow and sighing shall flee away. Isaiah 51:11. For Yahweh has comforted Zion. He has comforted all her waste places, and has made her wilderness like Eden. and her desert like the garden of Yahweh. Joy and gladness will be found in them, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Isaiah 51:3. Yahweh says, I have answered you in an acceptable time. I have helped you in a day of salvation. I will preserve you and give you for a covenant of the people, to raise up the land, to make them inherit the desolate heritage, saying to those who are bound, come out, and to those who are in darkness, show yourselves. They shall feed along the paths, and their pasture shall be on all treeless heights. They shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor sun strike them, for he who has mercy on them will lead them. He will guide them by springs of water. Isaiah 49:8-10. For the Lord Yahweh will help me. Therefore I have not been confounded. Therefore I have set my face like flint, and I know I won't be disappointed. Isaiah 57. The Lord Yahweh has given me the tongue of those who are taught, that I may know how to sustain with words him who is weary. He awakens me morning by morning. He awakens my ear to hear as those who are taught. Isaiah 54. He has made my mouth like a sharp sword. He has hidden me in the shadow of his hand. He has made me a polished shaft. He has kept me close in his quiver. He said to me, you are my servant, Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Isaiah 49:2-3. I, Yahweh, have called you in righteousness. I will hold your hand. I will keep you and make you a covenant for the people, as a light for the nations, to open the blind eyes, to bring the prisoners out of the dungeon, and those who sit in darkness out of the prison. Psalm 42:6-7. I cry to Yahweh with my voice, and he answers me out of his holy hill. Psalm 3:4. For he will deliver the needy when he cries, the poor who has no helper. He will have pity on the poor and needy. He will save the souls of the needy. He will redeem their soul from oppression and violence. Their blood will be precious in his sight. Psalm 72:12-14. Yahweh, your God, is among you, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with joy. He will calm you in his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. Zephaniah 3:17. For you died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. Colossians 3:3. For your loving kindness is great toward me. You have delivered my soul from the lowest Sheol. Psalm 86:13. Though an army should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, even then I will be confident. Psalm 27:3. Sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap according to kindness. Break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek Yahweh until he comes and rains righteousness on you. Hosea 10:12.